On Soledad Towers 1051.
Alright, so are we good?
Yes.
Alright, cool. We got about 500 feet on them.
There's the cross. Sweet. I've been up there.
I haven't been to the cross.
I have.
I've been somewhere on Mount Soledad. Mostly just La Jolla.
Okay.
Have you been to La Jolla?
No.
Oh man, you need to go. They got some good food there.
Oh.
That's about all there is to do. Eat good
Miramar, and that's Montgomery.
Yep, and then we got Mission Bay right up here, so we're just going to point towards that eastern edge there where the fog kind of ends. And then once we get to that point, we're going to turn it inbound to Montgomery. So at this point, we need to be descending down to our pattern altitude. And what else do we need to do?
We need to do our checklist. Okay.
953 and Delta Montgomery Tower, runway 28 right, clear line. You'll be following a Cessna in the north pattern.
28 right, clear line, 95.
Alright, so... Alright, pre-landing, we're gonna put our landing lights on. Well, descent. Mixture rich. Fuel on both. Our altimeter is set.
5431 Montgomery Tower, do that traffic passing just off your left above.
Hey, from me over 5983.
983, cross
and instruments.
runway 28 left.
For landing lights, autopilot seatbelts, mixture, fuel on both, and we're gonna do flaps as required.
So you've been having this problem today where you read stuff, but you don't do it. You said landing light, but our landing light's not on.
Oh, because I'm just scanning the pre-landing. Do I turn it on? No, I was gonna do it. Oh, okay.
Don't just read something and not do it. If you're gonna read it, make sure you're doing it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so now we're going to turn inbound, because that's a good way to forget stuff. Because that's why we do a checklist, right?
Yeah.
To make sure we're configured how we want to be configured.
Aero 3901, descent your discretion, number 1, runway 28 left.
Alright, so down to pattern altitude.
To the parallel cutlass.
Number 1, clear to land, 28 left, 3901.
So pretty much we're now on a long downwind leg, almost, right? Or should I enter 45?
45. Or close to it. Doesn't have to be exact.
Oh, okay.
So basically just like you entered your rectangular course.
Yeah.
So we're going to aim for midfield downwind.
Roger.
Make sure to 28 right, 03 Echo.
0 Kilo Tango, turn left Foxtrot, cross runway 28 left at Foxtrot, then contact ground.
Left at Foxtrot, then 28 left at Foxtrot, then over to ground, 0 Kilo Tango.
Cessna 57 Tango, you're following a Cherokee left downwind, beam the numbers, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Following the traffic, 28 left, clear land, 57 Tango. That's it, so we should be looking out for a Cherokee.
Yeah, he's a beam the numbers, so we'll keep our eye out for him. He should be turning base shortly.
And you just want to stay in the pattern?
It's easiest to spot them when their wings up and their base turn.
Oh, okay. Alright, so coming up on that 45. And, okay. Get rid of this. I'm gonna do 1900. Trimmer up to maintain pattern altitude. Alright.
I love smooth days like this.
You know?
So smooth.
Okay, I have the runway in sight and I'm nerve-wracked.
There's our Cherokee.
Yeah.
So you're nervous?
No. Oh. It's the nervousness that motivates you to get it right the first time, because today I only have one shot.
We're descending a little bit though, so make sure you're adding that back pressure as we slow down.
Turn in the pattern right down when approved, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
28 right, clear for takeoff, 03 Echo.
You're gonna do great. I'm not even gonna touch it.
Okay, 10 degrees of flaps.
Just gonna take a nap while you land.
Alright, then we're gonna shoot for... There's my point.
Taking number 1.
57 Tango, number 1, 28 left.
57 Tango, traffic 2 mile final to the parallel Cessna.
For traffic, 57 Tango.
Cessna 31, Delta traffic will turn left base to the parallel Cessna.
Roger that.
5.
Delta 28 Romeo Juliet, extend downwind, traffic will hold position.
Extending downwind 28 Romeo Juliet. Romeo Juliet, can we actually get an eastbound departure, please?
28 Romeo Juliet, eastbound approved.
Eastbound departure, 8 Romeo Juliet.
Such a 03 Echo, that Cessna on the downwind's going to continue eastbound now.
Roger, 03 Echo.
That is 554 Victor Romeo, Montgomery Tower, yep. Air 3901, runway 28 left, clear for the option, follow Cessna short final.
Looking for that Cessna, clear for the option, 28 left, 3901.
Cessna 31 Delta, turn left at Echo, hold short of runway 28 left.
Use that power out a little bit.
Left at Echo,
little
hold short
high.
28 left, 9531 Delta.
That is 554 Victor Romeo, Montgomery Tower.
We're up and we're holding short, 28 right at Alpha.
That is 4 Victor Romeo, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
We're a little fast, so you can expect a little bit more of a float.
Dutchess 03 Echo, that Cessna traffic.
Let's try to get that airspeed a little slower before we round out. Don't forget to flare, add that back pressure. I'll let power all the way to idle.
2000,
All the way to idle. Add some back pressure. Pull the power out. You still got power in. Power idle. Don't leave the power in, otherwise we're all the way at 2-3 now. It was a good landing, but make sure you're pulling that power all the way to idle.
28 left to Gulf and contact ground.
28 left at Gulf and over to ground.
57 Tango, turn left runway 23, then contact ground.
Left 23 and contact ground 57 Tango.
Alright, so when we land, that power needs to come all the way out. You had it in about 1,000 RPM, and we're just kind of floating down the runway. That's okay, because we got plenty of runway, but...
Alright. Did you stop us here?
Yep. We're going to stay here until we call ground.
Okay. Alright, 1822, roger.
Wait to 299. Wait to 299 to VOR.
Montgomery ground, November 7257 Tango at Hotel 234 Gibbs.
Bonanza 56, Quebec, just stand by a moment for the readback. I'll give you the corrections here shortly. Break, Cessna 7257 Tango, Montgomery ground, taxi, Gibbs Hotel Juliet.
Gibbs Hotel Juliet, 75 Tango.
Cessna clear the active at Golf, Montgomery ground, say request.
57 Tango.
We're going to be a taxi back to Gibbs.
Alright, you'll get it one day.
Delta Montgomery ground, taxi to Gibbs Hotel
I was
Juliet.
listening yesterday, even the air traffic controller himself butchered the call sign. Did he hear?
Next thing at Golf 1.
Yeah, they do that a lot.
Calling Cessna at Gulf 1, 57 Tango.
And Bonanza 56, Quebec.
To it.
The route was correct except
Get your heels on the ground, off those brakes,
then the rest
use
of the
your
route
power for your
is correct.
speed.
Initial altitude is maintained,
Pull that
3,000.
power out.
Expect 6,000, 10 minutes after
There you go.
departure. And departure frequency is 119.
Alright, so you're landing. We came in a little fast and a little high.
Roger.
Get off his butt a little bit.
Good question. We were pre-flight.
Came in a little fast and a little high, and then you left the power in there. So we didn't even touch down till Charlie or a little past Charlie. So make sure when you're in your round out, that power comes all the way out. There's no need for it to be in unless we're doing a soft field landing, which you don't even know how to do yet. So power comes to idle, and we need to flare. You kind of let that, we almost touched down on the nose wheel if I didn't add a little tiny bit of back pressure. So make sure in that round out, you're looking down the runway, power idle, flare.
Roger.